Yes, I did come. Ladies first.
Thank you.
And that is the other one.
It's, we have a lot of things.
In Jordan, we have the privilege that we are very much accepted by the society around us, the Arabs, and they value our effort in holding state offices, military offices, and so on. And they don't spare any thing, to offer to us as long as we are serving the system honestly and directly. We have had statesmen, military, as well as engineers, doctors in the Jordanian community. We have a number of parliaments, of seats in the parliament as a quota, and we have an unwritten kind of, shall we say, a procedural thing in the cabinet. We are always represented by one or two members. So Jordan is very nice area, and politically is sociology, and the Circassians are very happy that they are in Jordan, and they are very much accepted in the community there. They manufacture their weapons, their clothes, horses, everything. That is, after they massacred so many of us, especially near where they are going to have the Sochi Olympics. That was the last, shall we say, killing grounds for the existence of Circassians as a unit of some social value. And who made it to the land of Turkey did come out with lots of trauma. They have weaved all this in our literature, songs, traditions, and we have several, shall we say, epitaphs we can narrate of our leaders, as well as stories of families wiped out, complete language, ethnic groups were wiped out in the country by the Tsar's soldiers. And we have songs, dances, which commemorate this thing which happened almost in 1864.
Do you know some of these songs?
Yeah. The dialects for the Circassians who are in diaspora, we got used to each other because we are very few in each corner. If a guy is Shabsar and I am Kabardin, we communicate and we learn each other's dialects. So it's not foreign to me to hear an Abzak or a Shabsar or a Jaddor when they speak. I can catch up with them and speak their dialects as well. I was taken to school, the Arab type sheikh, they call it, little school, without knowing a single word of Arabic. I remember that I was taken there. I had a robe like all the young Arabs. I sat under a tree, and the teacher was sitting on a chair, or we were sitting on the dirt. Actually, there was no carpet, nothing. And he will teach us the Arabic alphabets, Abjad, Hawaz, Haqti, Kalam, where I learned the Arabic there. That's how we learned. And they were always looking at me. They said, the Cherkess, the Cherkess.
Everybody knew it.
And my brother and I, we used to go to school and come back together. I remember that is how I learned Arabic from in the desert of Arabia. And we were hoping that the Caucasus will have a share in the independence, which was distributed along the whole coasts. But we came out with nothing. And myself, I was with friends walking in a village called Tsari Cherak. I came out of the car and there were little boys coming out from the school. And they were all talking to each other in Circassian. And I was standing there and I saw the mountain of Anapa, the snow covering the Alps, the Alborz there, and the kids running around. This is something I have never seen in my whole life. All what I saw is some green desert and so on in the Middle East. And I just sat down and cried. I couldn't, hold myself, because that is when I really knew that I have a homeland and I should go back to it. This part of the world, this spot, for Circassians or any group of freedom fighters in the world, is the place where they can ask for their rights peacefully and with a proper approach, displaying human rights